I'm Dr. Leif Smith, and today I want to talk about the power of endings. There's a real power that comes from endings. Now, when I talk about endings, I'm talking about the ending of a relationship. I'm talking about the ending of a job, the ending of a quest, the ending of a dream, the ending of anything. Ironically enough, there's a power that comes from that if you take the right perspective. And frequently, we don't take the right perspective, right? What we focus on is the ending, the actual ending. We focus on what we've lost. We focus on what we'll never have again. We'll never have the love from that person. We'll never have what we used to have. We'll never have that object that we got rid of, right? We'll never have the experiences we were having. It's the loss of a lot of things that come into one ending, right? The loss of a job, the loss of moving, right? The loss of an actual person in our life. We'll never get to have a conversation with them again. And so we were talking about it, and we were talking about the way that we need to reframe endings. Endings mean something new is going to happen in our life. So every relationship that ends means we're going to fill that void with another relationship. Believe it or not, we will. Every job that we get fired from, right? Every job that we quit means we're going to find another one. Every loss means we're going to gain something down the road. We need to look at it that way. How about looking at it as an ending means it's a chance to let go of our baggage that we've been carrying around with us. Right? We move to new jobs and we carry baggage with us. We carry our old self-doubt. We carry our old relationship patterns with us into the new relationship. We carry around our self-defeating thoughts. We carry around these terrible habits that we have, whether it's smoking or drinking too much or drugs or not working out or whatever. We carry that stuff with us. So if we look at it this way, an ending means, hey, I don't have to bring that baggage with me. I can throw it off the train. I can leave it behind. I can let the people at the airport play with it, have a field day, dig through it, have fun with my old negative thoughts or my old self-defeating behaviors. Have fun with that, guys, because I don't want it anymore. So to me, if we take the right perspective, an ending means opportunity. It means something new is going to happen. It means a chance for reinvention. This is why every year in December, I get a little bit excited, and people think I'm weird about it. But I get excited because December, it means the end of the year. So 2019 is ending, right? What that means for me is January 1st, I have a chance at reinvention. And I know that's silly, and I know it's arbitrary, right? We can choose any day. We can choose December 14th. We can choose, July 16th. We can choose any of these important days in our lives to be a new year. I know that, but it's fun. It's fun for me to choose, along with a lot of other people and a lot of celebratory stuff going on, January 1st. And I choose that day to reinvent myself, to let go of the old year, the positives and the negatives, the losses and the gains, the relationships I don't want, the relationships I do want. I'll embrace those. So that's what January 1st can represent. So we're allowed to reinvent ourselves at the end of every loss. With every ending, we can choose a new beginning, and we can choose a new path, which can go this way, it can go that way, it can go right down the middle, it can go wherever we want it to go. My challenge for you heading into 2020 is be conscious, okay? Be very conscious about what you're choosing, and be conscious about how you're closing things out. Be conscious about what you want this ending to mean for you. If there's a relationship that just ended, be conscious and be purposeful about what you want the new relationship to be like. Maybe you were too negative in the old relationship, and maybe this new relationship, you want to be more optimistic. Or maybe in your old job, you work too much. Maybe you're going to look for a new job, a new opportunity where you can work from home more, or where you can work less but get paid better. Or you can do something different, add more value, feel like you're adding value to people's lives. You make the choice on this one, okay? But change your perspective and do it intentionally. Same thing applies with goals for the new year. It's a chance, even if you're a pessimist by nature, it's a chance on January 1st to join a bunch of other people, making new goals, making new choices for your relationships, for your little tiny micro behaviors in your everyday life. Your bad habits can turn into better habits. You can just start one new habit. You can start hanging out with different people. You can choose to go a different career path or a different academic path. You can choose whatever you want intentionally, because everything comes to an end. So I'm Dr. Leif Smith. I want you to look at endings a little bit differently as we close out the year 2019. And while we head into 2020, let's look at it differently, and let's make some different choices, some more intentional choices, so that we can have a happier, more peaceful, more calm, whatever we want. We can have a different path, we can have a different way of doing things in 2020 that brings us more happiness. Thanks for talking to me today, or listening to me talk. And if you want to subscribe to my newsletter, just go to personalbestconsulting.com. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. I'll be happy to answer it. Take care. Have a great 2020.